A while ago I uploaded a video to YouTube just showing the mods I'd made to my Axminster SX3 mill, where I'd motorised the table, and a few people have found it interesting, and some are wanting to replicate it. But also a couple of people have said that their engineering skills are good, but their computer skills or electrical skills are not exactly that good. So, you know, could I give a bit more help with regard to the use of the computer? So I made a video showing how I'd wired mine up. But something that occurred to me is that there was a fair amount of faffing about I had to do to tune it to get the various switch settings on the controller unit working. So what I've done is I've written this program which allows you to tweak these things. Basically it runs on an Arduino, as we can see there's an Arduino here, which is hooked up to a controller, which is then hooked up to a stepper motor. So there's the Arduino, the wires going to the step, Dir and Enable pins on the controller unit, and let's put a bit more light on that, and that's going to a simple stepper motor I've got here for test purposes. Okay, so what we can do is we can adjust the parameters. I've got a scope set up here to examine the pulse width. So what the program can do is it can allow you to change settings. Let's see if I can get this set up so you can see what the program does. Okay, so this is the program. If you run the code on the Arduino, you can enter into the serial monitor here, and by saying, for example, W and 5, I can change the pulse width to 5 microseconds. So if I hit there, you'll see that it changes the width of the pulse. Okay, so the pulse width has now dropped to 5 microseconds. If I type in P, I can change the period, and that is how many microseconds between pulses, which will affect the speed of the stepper motor. So if I set it to say 100 microseconds, what we should see is we should see the motor speed change. So if we look at the motor and I hit the enter, and now it's going much faster. So type in P 400 and it should slow down. Okay, P 500 should be slower still, and P 1000 even slower. Okay, so there are other things you can do, but they're all mentioned in the usage. When you run the program, it tells you what you can do. P for pulse period, W for pulse width, N for the number of steps, D to change the rotation direction, etc. So hopefully this will help other people to tune the stepper motor stepper driver combination. Any questions, I'll leave them in the comments and I'll try and answer them. Okay, thank you.